Welcome back, guys. OGN Apex. It's Kongdoo Uncia versus X6 Gaming. We're on map number 3 now, and we're going to Anubis. Once again, remember OGN Apex. Every third map is, of course, going to be an assault map. Kongdoo Uncia, starting off on the defensive end. Now, this is interesting coming out from them, the composition that they're running. So, they're going triple tank. Oopsie. They're going triple tank and solo DPS Decay. I think Decay's been doing a decent job on Genji, but not the greatest. I'm a little bit worried about their damage here, but it looks like they might have a read on something they know about X6 that we don't. So yeah, this composition can definitely deal with like Widowmakers, which is something that Chehyobin is already hovering over.
And I wasn't there, Cass. How are you on dating apps? Do you just get excited every time? We matched! There's someone new in my area! Look at this! Someone within 50 kilometers of me!
Alright.
It's alright, mate. It's alright.
So, as the gates do open, it looks like X6 is going to go for a Widowmaker. And so, this is the perfect composition being run by Kongdoo Uncia to deal with it. Let's break this composition down even more. So, it's basically dive, right? With No Smite, Chehyobin, and Timeboy jumping into the back line, creating space, allowing Godsby to just get up top and get free damage off. Now, here's the thing. Butcher can deal with him, Damon can deal with him, Decay can all deal with him. But I'm expecting in this sort of composition that it's going to be primarily Damon and Panker to defend Bubbly and Dance, while Butcher and Decay are going to go ahead and try to focus down Godsby.
Showing some prowess on the Widowmaker.
Already landed one shot onto the Diva.
Pop over up onto the high ground. Body shots coming through. But Panker going to be holding up that shield, making sure that it's going to be a harder time to get any kills coming through. Yeah, right now, no one closing the distance on Godsby at all.
Yeah, no one's doing anything about it yet.
Onto Bubbly. Be a very nice pickup. Meanwhile,
I don't know why. Oh, it's because, well, they have Panker on Reinhardt. Yeah. Never mind.
Although they're not getting the kills with Godsby, they are corralling Kongdoo Uncia into some pretty bad terrain. Well, that's pulse bomb ready to go. Yeah, takes out Butcher, throws out the pulse bomb, won't find the stick. Butcher gets himself out to safety.
You can't.
The recall coming out, Timeboy trying to keep himself alive. Dash is coming through, he jumps in.
Kongdoo Uncia, if you're going to be running this Reinhardt, you can't just keep backing away, which is what they did. At one point, you need to take a fight somewhere else, right?
Very convincing first attack. So far, and now there we go.
Let's go back. So as Kongdoo Uncia, you see the Widowmaker, right? You need to stay Death Bully style. Someone needs to go up to them. The absolute wrong move is what Kongdoo Uncia did, which is them retreating that way. You can break line of sight. Remember, you have this entire section here. If they had all retreated this way instead and forced them to fight from this angle, block off Godsby, make sure he can't get free shots off, that would have been much stronger for them. Instead, what happened, right? They fall backwards. They start falling backwards. And as they're falling backwards, that Reinhardt shield is taking more and more damage. It's just taking more and more damage here. And of course, they're staying within line of sight of that Widowmaker. And Reinhardt has to continually keep his shield up because, well, Widow can get one shot. If we go back,
holding up that shield.
What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. Now if we go back, if they had retreated this way, if they had retreated out towards the Mega Health Pack and the dip, no longer does Godsby have the line of sight, right? He's not going to be able to get any free shots off. not going to be able to get the free shots off. Right? Oh my god. Hello? Okay. Sorry, I had a little bit of issue there. Alright. So if they had just retreated that way, he's not going to be able to get free shots off. They're going to be able to regroup and build up the health on the Reinhardt shield again. Now, in doing so, they're going to allow the rest of X6 Gaming to actually get onto point A. Right? But that's okay, because they're in a much better spot to actually fight for it at this point. They can go ahead and regroup on the side of Kongdoo Uncia. They just go ahead and regroup as full man 6. Panker gets to turn his shield that way against the damage, while the Winston and the Genji all jump on up and deal with Godsby, who's all caught off from his team. That's what they needed to do, not retreat backwards onto point A. And that was a major, major blunder coming out of Kongdoo Uncia in their positioning up against this Widowmaker.
No one closing the distance on Godsby at all. Kills with Godsby, they are corralling Kongdoo with the Lucian top. What wasn't registering here to retreat, don't have to invest much.
Alright, so Kongdoo Uncia now swapping off. They're going to go that... They're actually picking up Damon on Sombra, which is odd, right? Sombra is played kind of like as an off support. And so they're missing out on a lot of firepower, I would say. Nice. I mean, they all just try to push in from the right-hand side, and from there, nice biotic nade comes out. Decay just cleans them all up.
All going down. They hit no smite, and X6, they just get their flames snuffed out there in an instant, but still have plenty of ultimates.
It's been a roller coaster for Decay on debut, but man, picking up a 3K just getting the reset.
I would love
on
to
the
see
dash.
a replay first-person perspective on that one. Just
You know,
dashing
I
through
think he
everybody.
pressed shift quite a few times in a row.
It was 3, in fact.
Okay, he probably pressed it a 4th time. I'm going to put it out there. I'm taking a big gamble.
You know, you might be correct.
But it was so important because it bought them the time to get the Dragon Blade. Damon predictably almost already has the EMP. They really needed that.
There and a fine
Ults from X6 being advantage X6.
Yeah.
On the dash of reams in a row.
You know, you might be correct.
But it was so important
Alright.
because it bought them the time to get the
They got a lot of ultimates now coming out from Kongdoo Uncia. Primal Rage, Dragon Blade, Sound Barrier, and EMP is always going to come up.
Snowball ult fest from X6 on their first push onto point B.
Well, here we go. They're already piling in yet again. The wraparound coming from behind. Decay drawing out the Dragon Blade. Finds Bebe off the
Nice. Sound Barrier into Blade. That's going to hold them a little...
Swing their way
Yep.
through. Finds no smite. X6
Easy team fight.
trying to push in.
Even though our X6 Gaming are going in, they're not using their ultimates right into like these lost team fights. Kongdoo Uncia are rebuilding their ultimates. They've almost got a self-destruct. They've got an EMP, which is enough. It doesn't matter that X6 Gaming have built up all these ultimates.
Solo queue is not,
There's an EMP.
cohesive enough in order for that to happen, so at least you don't hit that level of tilt in solo queue.
But do timestamp around 6:30 when we saw the triple kill from the dashes from Decay, because that solo left enough breathing room for Kongdoo Uncia to make this adjustments in hers to get the defense set up. Now they have 3 ultimates. Decay are almost 50% back to his Dragon Blade. So great stuff from Decay is what has allowed them to actually be comfortable in the spotters. Here we go.
Force coming through. Damon
Oh.
goes down. Not gonna be able to use that EMP.
That EMP came out
Success of X6. They go forward, have the sound
in like the
down.
most awkward timing. Okay, let's go back real quickly. Right? So,
be comfortable in the
it's...
Force coming through. Damon go.
from Decay is what has allowed them to actually be comfortable in the spotters. Here we go.
Oh, he didn't even get it off. Never mind.
Not gonna be able to use that EMP. That could be crucial here for the success of X6. They go forward, have the
That was a
sound
weird
barriers
position
locked
for him to
down.
hold if he's going to go try and go for that, but self-destruct.
Gets 2 of his
Good
own,
enough.
And they get rid of Hyobin in the end. Kongdoo is back.
That was
They go forward, have the
Transcendence
sound
too.
barriers. Not gonna
Why
be
did
able
they
to use that
stack it this way?
EMP.
So weird. Okay, X6 Gaming looked like they're starting to tilt. And now everything's just going completely wrong, right? They've got no ultimates. Chehobin's swapped off. Yeah, no more Diva.
Another push. Okay, with the Dragon Blade already, the EMP just means that he has it for yet another push here. So they start pushing into K with the Dragon Blade already, gets rid of Godspeed. Damon just poking out from the back, hasn't had to use that ultimate yet. And looks like he's going to be able to hold on to it for even longer.
Kongdoo Uncia looked pretty good here.
For another push that will inevitably come through here for X6 Gaming. They still have 3 minutes on the clock, but every time they go forward, they just get taken down.
That time they did actually use the Dragon Blade when the EMP was up. I usually like leading with EMP and then judging how much you need because the recharge time is so quick. So they used the longer cooldown ultimate.
They didn't need to.
Micro win for X6, but if you're hyped about that, you know you haven't got much going on attack.
Yeah, hasn't been good for
Okay, so all they have is a tactical visor, but Bubbly's got his sound barrier. X6 doesn't have like a team fight win here. Sound barrier comes out. Apagando las luces.
One of the first ones that falls here. They get rid of Time Boy, so that frontline DPS taken out an X6 yet again. Stomped down.
They keep pushing in from the right hand side here. I don't know why. Or excuse me, the left hand offensive push, right? When they could be pushing in from the right. But they're continually just funneling in somewhere where Butchers get able to get like a lot of free damage, where Decay is consistently hitting like 2-3 men. Swift strikes, and Damon's just able to spam into that corner. Like, I understand they're trying to like avoid the EMP as best as possible. Now they've got 6 ultimates.
This time though, it's 6 ultimates, 1 point. Seems to be the storyline for X6 Gaming. I've got all 6, so it's time to press Q.
Okay, Transcendence first this time. But they didn't deal with Panker, so Panker just eats up all of this. Like, they could have gotten a lot more kills off of it. There we go.
As 4 members have gone down on the side of Kongdoo Uncia, the respawn getting ready to come through.
Kongdoo Uncia are going to be able to like contest this forever, though. If they do this properly.
If nothing else, they need to just try to work that clock down to 0. But they keep just getting picked off one after the other. Damon tossing in the translocator. Doesn't quite make it.
Apagando's las luces. EMP comes in. He survives. He's got a health pack that's hacked. They're going to actually be able to hold this. Yeah, they're going to hold this, dude. They need to back out now. X6 needs to back out now. They're not getting this. It's over. Okay. They should have backed out 15-20 seconds ago. Once Sombra didn't die and he got the pack hacked, it's just over. Now, one of the biggest problems in this last engagement was that here. Godsby, he's got his tactical visor. But hey, look at Panker eating everything up. Like, if they had gotten rid of Panker first and then gone for that and gotten the like kills a lot quicker, it would have been it might have been over. But instead, the tactical visor didn't have the impact that they were really looking for. Oh boy. 49.7%. Godsby swapping off now. Picking up McCree. There's nothing for them to do. Pulse Bomb even connects. Basically forces the Roadhog out of the fight, and ultimately they clean him up. And Decay, just the Swift Strikes, along with the Dragon Blade, easy peasy for Kongdoo Uncia. So despite playing point A wrong, point B was super strong for them. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, we ain't getting no ding dongs. Oh. Alright, X6 Gaming, their defensive setup. Godsby's gonna be on Widowmaker. I don't know how I feel about that. On defensive end, it can work. He'll have Bebe giving him the damage boost. The problem here is that the Mercy becomes like the crux of this composition, right? But they have all the divers to deal with Bebe. Bebe doesn't have a Pharah to like jump up in the sky and try and kite away from Decay, Butcher, and Panker. Bebe is just dead.
But Widowmaker's charge shots did more. Of course, requires 3 members to be involved.
I call those the glory days, Papa Smith.
Well, you're a dirty Widow main, Achilles.
That I am, and a proud one at that, but for now, Poison Trap. It's going to be getting the only source of damage here for Godspeed thus far. Hasn't really landed in any of these shots. No headshots coming through at least. See the wraparound here from Kongdoo Uncia. Nice little grapple to the side to get a better angle. Will help open up. Still not landing, not getting these pickoffs that you desperately need as the Widowmaker. Still trying, the bubble comes down right on top of him as Winston jumps
Oh boy.
in. Anchor trying to burn him out. Follows him up onto the high ground.
Where's
Still
Bebe?
A little bit more than he can shoot, but actually Butcher follows through as well with that Diva. Godspeed picks up that.
Yeah, Bebe is gonna die.
He won't have that boost at least for a little bit longer. While the K in on the point, going low, dashes through, keeps himself alive. And there we go, the shot from Godspeed finally finds a hit.
Nice sleep dart.
Sleep dart connects onto him, stopping that hail of sniper shots coming down.
Damon needs to back out. Went the wrong way. He should have just gone to the stairs and then camped the Mercy.
Pretty considerable given that he only had 50% on res, but will now finally be able to group with the team and build up that res largely unimpugned because the attack frittered out for Kongdoo Uncia. If you consider it an eco push, they haven't really farmed enough onto Decay just yet.
Have to be looking for it. Throw that in for sight. Spot them wrapping around from the sidelines. Ball spawn comes out, finds Decay.
Nice, Time Boy.
Off there from Time Boy.
The perfect one, Achilles, because now he still is frustrated at building up the Dragon Blade. So
70%.
nano boost available. Dragon Blade is probably about 30 seconds
Pfizer.
away. So while X6 and their attack
It's gone now.
was a source of frustration, they did take
Nano boost the
the
Winston.
first
Go.
position. Now suddenly,
Yeah, nano boost the Winston.
Going forward as he leaps in, looking for Baby, trying to finish him off. We'll have the chase
Oh
around
my
the
god.
side.
No.
Buying a lot of time
No.
That health pack comes through, so Baby just buying
Okay.
time for himself.
3 picks already,
Meanwhile,
both supports
X6,
down.
Yeah, the rest of them have been getting taken out. Dance the only one that's fallen thus far. Down barrier buys Kongdoo a little bit more time. Keeps Damon alive, at least for the moment.
Apagando las luces. No, that's not coming up. There's no. There we go. Diva self-destruct. Doesn't do anything though. It's gonna buy time for Baby to get back there. So never mind. Butcher dead. They might win. If Damon doesn't get this kill, they win.
Good start, but got frustrated at the end, like you mentioned. and
Oh
now
man.
Probably only one serious attack left for Kongdoo Uncia. Won't have access to a Nano Blade. Dragon Blade only now. Built up
Surprised
by
that.
Decay.
No. Actually, Bebe staying on that Mercy made a lot of sense on the way back. Like, it's not like she's gonna get back any sooner, right? Her chance to get back and support the team would have been a lot higher on the Mercy than on Ana or
And X6 will allow the latitude of change
Or
their
Zenyatta.
lineup. Started with the
Okay.
Widowmaker like we knew, and now we're able to turn over and
Dragon
adjust
Blade.
because of the
You get
failed
spotted
red
out.
push. All action
Godspeed
on
doesn't have his thing because he just came on in. Oh boy.
Has to make a pit stop to pick up that health pack. Now dropping in from below. Doesn't have anything yet.
Butcher got 2 though. There's the res. Oh, Mrs. Godspeed.
Trying to bring them back in, but he gets
I'm
sniped
surprised that they went for the Tracer instead of
as Butcher
the Soldier 76 for that ultimate.
buy some time, trying to get this control meter rolling up here from the side of Kongdoo Uncia. Finally finished.
Okay.
Trying to get that
Six wasn't the
So they just need to get
right
50% here.
DPS went down, but wasn't minimal value out of an ultimate that they've been sitting on for quite a long
Godspeed
time.
swapping
They
off.
need 50 to do better the next 6 game, and they need 50% of this particular map.
And they're
really nice
picking up.
takeoff there, but the Zarya shield coming through as Godspeed has swapped over onto that pick. Keeps Gilly alive, but Godspeed himself goes down.
The
Panker thinking
Sombra.
he's gonna pop the mech of Kyoben at the same time.
Panker swap
That one
2.
poking in, has that pulse bomb ready to go, tosses it out, won't find the kill.
I like the composition swap coming up from Kongdoo Uncia here on the offense. Going with that Reinhardt, immediately knowing, hey, they're going to have to face off against Spam. You need a Reinhardt, really, if you're not able to, like, snowball these fights.
As fast as he possibly can.
3 for 2, but again, the respawn
Yeah, they need to
is
just
gonna
back
be
out
the
now.
equalizer here for
Panker.
X6.
Panker's dead. Just get out.
Holding onto the Earth Shatter, crucially, the only ultimate that Kongdoo Uncia have to the
But
moment. Butcher
now there's
goes to that self-destruct.
very little to try and block that Earth Shatter, right?
Reminder that we are on the April
Coming up from
27th
Panker.
patch,
Yeah, they have to go 49.7%.
So if there was no capture of the first checkpoint, then it would have been 33% required. But as you mentioned, 49.7%. is the goal.
Now the strong thing here is going to be the self-destruct EMP coming up from Bebe.
Best in the first, and Damon's made an interesting adjustment, so we've been focusing on his play quite a bit this game. Onto McCree for the first time. All DPS players
X6.
joined Kongdoo
Just wait
Uncia,
for it.
said they were big McCree players.
There it is. Self-destruct? No? That's not in the best position. It was kind of a panic one, really. That's fine, though. Everyone's just stuck. It got everyone. It got everyone.
All DPS players that joined Kongdoo Uncia said they were big McCree players. EMP.
Boom. That's everyone.
Damon first down.
Yeah, Damon does go down. They find Bubbly as well. Decay, Dance, the name's just billing in onto. Nice hold up.
When the kill feed on this map, they'd rather die grouped so they don't have anyone split spawn. We've seen a lot of great split
A lot of
spawning from Kongdoo
ultimates.
Uncia, but
Once
no
again, they
one
need to set up
quite
Earth Shatter
knocking down that
self-destruct.
Didn't quite see. Might have gotten eaten by Butcher.
I think
Hear it go off.
the Roadhog is the odd man out
Nice
here
flick turnaround there
on the side of Kongdoo Uncia's composition.
in the primal rage to the land.
Doesn't
Starts
have
to
like
finish him off. Damon
an identity.
Earth Shatter's still available here for
Or
Pankers. They try to get
ooh boy,
advantage. That's gonna be a big
nice.
one. Finds the way
The
off.
Damon do.
So it would have been a very nice little flick turnaround there on the right click.
They go for the
Finds
engage.
the Winston in the primal rage to land the sleep dart as well. And they just finish him off. Damon killing him. Earth Shatter's still available here for Pankers.
Damon just landing every shot.
Get an advantage. That's gonna be a big one.
Oh wow.
Bugsby and Bebe both going down, charging onto the point here for Panker as he has that nano boost ready to go. Healy finishes off Damon. Self-destruct tossed out by Kyobin. But he's not gonna find
Okay,
Damon
this
before it goes
push
back
is
in.
over.
Trying to stay alive, trying to buy some time here for his team to get those respawns. But honestly, they might not even need it because Kong
Was again here for Kongdoo Uncia. Panker beasted it, but there was nothing really to play off his great
Self-destruct
Reinhardt play, of
versus
course. One of
EMP.
his standbys, one of the best
EMP,
Reinhardt
tactical
standbys.
visor. That's
But now
super
we're down to a
strong.
minute, remember.
Butcher's the only one that can deal with Godsby, but they have the EMP. It's connected.
They jumping forward with the translocation. They find Bubbly. They get Dance. Panker able to answer one back as he gets rid of Godby, but Bebe is just 40 seconds on the clock. 50% on that meter, or else X6 will be going up to match point.
Watch Decay.
They're
He's
about to
on the
get
Roadhog.
EMP
We see much
again.
Value out of Roadhog from X6. But need to make a big play, whether it's with the whole hog or a pick.
Boy is yet again looking for that flank. They move forward. They get in onto the point. Hook comes through.
Self-destruct, EMP, everyone dies. No, Butcher. The decent play. But yeah, Godsby.
On the side of X6, but the respawns are going to start coming through in their favor. Nano boost down onto Butcher, trying to buy as much time as he possibly can, but he's all on his lonesome. He'll get
Yeah,
out of the
it's just
can't
over.
get out.
All right, so
That should be
X6
it.
gonna take the second map.
Able to hold off Uncia on point B. Come up with
There was an opportunity there where Pinker could have won a team fight for them if he had held on to like his Earth Shatter, right? If we go back, like I mean, Pinker's a really good Reinhardt, but take a look at this position here. They got 2 kills already, but he goes for this Earth Shatter. If he had been able to hold on to that for this fight here, could have been vastly different. But instead he used it in a position just to get like, not even a kill really. Huh. So, X6 just doing a really good job. Ultimate rotations working around Bebe's EMP. Teams really struggling to figure out how to actually push in from like the inner halls portion of Anubis here. Like everyone's been struggling to figure that out. I feel like most teams just succeed rather pushing out from the outside entrance instead of going for the halls. So yeah, X6 taking a map number 2.